lot of things, but I still need a lot of things, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Keep watching. So, as you can see, there is pretty much nothing in this entryway. The only thing I have in here is this umbrella holder thing, but I did order some things. So you gotta picture it, visualize. So I ordered a entryway console from CB2 with this really cute lamp from CB2. I hope it all looks good when it gets here. I've been having good luck with that so far. Then I also got this circular mirror from Target. You know, you kind of have to like visualize it, you know? I also want a nice runner coming in. When I tell you that I'm not seeing things that I love and I refuse to buy anything to, you know, just have it temporary and take up space until I get something that I really love. I'd rather just not have it until I find the thing that I love. And I'm also thinking here could use some sort of like artwork. I don't know what kind of artwork I want yet. I have to feel inspired, and when I do, I'll get it. Now, with this guest bathroom, for now, I'm just like, whatever. Now, in here, I did buy some things that were just temporary because, you know, I couldn't, you know, have this in here without a shower curtain and the rug in here. Although, the only person that uses this bathroom so far is Cat Williams, my cat. But, you know, it needed to have it. So I just bought these temporarily from Target. Now, I do have this big old little robot thing in here, which I did the measurements and I still kind of was like off with how big it is. So this might actually have to go into my office. Now, you know, I know you might be thinking like, pew, but this thing is like, so far has been really genius. I don't smell a thing and it cleans itself and all that other stuff. If you want to know more about the little robot, you know, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description box. I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't even own a cat and think that, you know, I'm probably like crazy cat lady, and that's fine because I am a crazy cat lady. But yeah, so far I'm just like whatever in here. I did kind of want to change things up because I wasn't really feeling the gray color in here because everything else in the apartment is so beige and brown and, you know, those kind of like warm neutral. But I just kind of like, it was like, let me just keep it the way it is. I still have not found any shower curtains or rugs that I absolutely love. I'm still on the hunt, so I'll keep looking to, you know, kind of spruce things up a little bit. So that's what I have for now. The medicine cabinet, like I showed you before, has so much room. Now, the products that are in here initially were just like guest stuff, like, you know, mouthwash, toothbrushes, stuff like that. But I actually use this bathroom to film my skincare videos on my skincare channel, which, you know, check that out if you know what I'm saying. Now, that's one good thing about having two bathrooms in this apartment, because I can use this one that's very rarely used other than, you know, the cat. Because then it stays nice for filming, because I do my skincare videos in here sometimes, you know, make sure you follow my skincare channel, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the additional products that you're seeing in here are things that, like, I was filming and I was just like, you know what, let me just put the products in there. But normally there's not as much stuff in there. The office. Now, the office is definitely not done, but here's what I have so far. So I wanted to have like this grand sitting arrangement when I film videos. So I got this love seat from Urban Outfitters. The pillows are also from Urban Outfitters. And I also wanted to actually, like, you know, work in here, which I have not really done since I have moved in here. I've mostly been, you know, working on the kitchen table, which I'll show you later. But I did buy this desk and it came in from CB2 not too long ago. I don't have a chair. I did order a chair, a grand chair, but it's not due to be shipped until, I think they said June, so got some time. I also ordered 2 floor lamps from CB2 and a really cool faux zebra print rug, all from CB2. Now, as you may see in this apartment, I do tend to like CB2. Now, normally I wouldn't buy everything. Well, I didn't buy everything from the same place, but CB2 been speaking to me. It has been speaking to me, and I've been able to kind of like, you know, sprinkle some stuff. Now, I also have this huge mirror in here. Now, initially I had planned on having this be like a dressing room also, because I have a fashion channel. Then I'm also like, do I still want to have a fashion channel? I don't know. There are a lot of things that I've been thinking about this winter that I'm just like, I don't know. So I don't know. But anyway, the mirror I got from Urban Outfitters, this is definitely something where, like, I bought it online and I was so happy that what it looked like online actually exceeded my expectations when I got it. Also, this huge closet which right now is, you know, we're gonna figure out the organization in there, but I love how much space I have up top for my wigs, which, you know, I kind of tend to, when I wear wigs, kind of always tend to wear this one, but you know, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna put them into rotation. I absolutely love this apartment, but I will say that it is severely lacking an additional closet. I feel like they really could have had an additional smaller like linen closet somewhere in here, because I'm finding that like when I order like my paper towels, now I don't need to order paper towels in bulk, but I kind of do because I don't want to have to keep buying paper towels and stuff like that and toilet paper. So when I buy those big bulky things, I'm having to kind of put them in here. Sometimes I'll break open the toilet paper and I'll put them underneath the cabinet in the bathrooms. But sometimes I order so much toilet paper that like the excess, like I need places to put it. I don't really have a place to put my vacuum cleaner and the broom and all that other stuff. So that stuff kind of is in here, and I don't love that. And I do wish that there was some sort of like linen closet, because my coat closet is filled to the brim with coats, because, you know, I like me some coats. Maybe when it gets warmer out and I can put the coats in storage, I'll have more room to put like the toilet paper and the paper towels and the brooms and whatnot in the coat closet. But I don't know. I just wish that, you know, they could have just gave us this linen closet. You know what I'm saying? Now, my other plan for this closet in here was to have more of my like fashion-y, influencer-y outfits to kind of stay in here, and then like my regular everyday stuff will be in my bedroom. But we'll see how that plans out. So now the living room slash kitchen slash dining area. So let's start with the living room area. First of all, my favorite piece of furniture in this entire apartment so far is this couch. Oh my God, I absolutely love this couch. It is a perfect mix of grand dame, very beautiful like art deco kind of looking kind of vibe, but it's actually really functional because I love lounging on this thing. It's so super long. I'm 5'9" and maybe a little half, but I'm 5'9". In my previous apartment, in the previous couch, you know, it was kind of hard taking naps in there because it was just like, you know, like ouch, 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 I can't fit. I had to put my legs over the thing. This one is really long and it's super comfortable. Now, having a cat and having a white couch, people are like, oh my God, how do you do it? It's in the third. Listen, first of all, the material of this couch, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, little Cat Williams, punk ass Cat Williams, does sometimes scratch up my couch, right? Now, I do trim his nails, and I said trim, not declaw, because declawing is inhumane and wrong, and I would never do that to the cat, but you can trim the little punk ass nails to keep them from being so super sharp and messing up your stuff. But he still kind of scratches the couch. However, the material of the couch kind of like allows for it, and that was something that we talked about when I was buying the couch, because the guy that I bought it from at CB2 also owned a cat. So that's cool. Then color-wise, like keeping drinks and stuff like that off of the couch. I haven't had much like company here. I am having a party. I wouldn't even call it a party. A very small get-together here in a couple of days, and we'll see how it goes. However, I'm not afraid to live in this couch. As a matter of fact, the day that this couch arrived, I got foundation on it. Don't ask me how, but I got foundation on the couch. I have learned of a secret weapon, well, maybe not a secret weapon, but Folex, which is an upholstery cleaner. I learned about that from watching Arvin Alano's channel. That stuff is freaking amazing. I usually spray it in a paper towel and then rub out the offending stain in the couch. I have gotten foundation out of the couch. There was a time when I was getting fresh flowers and like the pollen from it sometimes. I don't know, I guess Cat Williams, when I was sleeping, he would like jump on the counter even though he knows he's not supposed to. And the pollen would get in his little paws, and then maybe he would, you know, to spite me, get a little bit on the couch. And you know, the Folex took that right out. Took a little extra like elbow grease to get it out, but it came out. So I'm not afraid of having a white couch in here, so it works for me. The coffee table, which I really love, came from Urban Outfitters. Now, when this first came, I was like, oh my God, it looks so much lighter than the picture. And I was like, damn, am I gonna have to send this thing back? I'm glad I kept it though, because it does kind of like really blend really nicely. I have like a mix of browns in here. So love that. The piece on top, those are from my friend Gabby. She got those for me. The last book that's underneath there, I actually got that at a restaurant. I don't know why they gave it to me. I guess because the guy liked that, how much tip I gave him. So he was like, here, have this book. And I was like, okay. But the book is really cute and it looks good on the table. Now the lamps that I got, those are from CB2 as well. The nightstand kind of thing, I got that to kind of, well, I wanted something to kind of like anchor the room, but also I wanted something with storage, so like, you know, Cat Williams toys or anything that's not supposed to be out, and I need to do like a mad dash, like, oh my God, my mom's coming over, I gotta make it look like I'm cleaning here all the time, and I just need to like throw things in there. That's what that is for. However, there is like a chipping or some kind of like weird stain thing on it that I let CB2 know about when it arrived, and they are sending the replacement. However, the replacement is on back order, so I'm holding on to this until they send the replacement, and then they deliver the replacement, and they can take their dirty, stinking, chipped up thing back with them. The accent chair over here is also from CB2, and you'll probably notice that there's quite a lot of cat furniture in here, and that is on purpose, of course. There's a big cat scratcher. I'll link where I got that from in the description box. I got it off of Amazon. It took me a while to get him to use it. I had to sprinkle a little catnip on it, and it just kind of like, you know, show him like, yeah, this is the scratch, and he like loves scratching it now. He still kind of scratches my couch, but not as much as he used to, since he's like nice on that cat scratcher thing. This Oasis was what my sister calls like his main like place to hang out. I got that from Amazon as well, and I love how nicely it blends in with the furniture. I also got him this little sleeper thing from Etsy. Somebody on my Instagram said, so we're not gonna talk about the sperm-shaped cat bed, and it's like, no girl, it's not sperm shaped. It's actually shaped like a cat's butt, which I don't know if that's better or worse. But yeah, love how that really goes with everything. And then he's got like a whole bunch of other like little toys that are out that sometimes he plays with, sometimes he doesn't. But I'm glad I have like that nightstand thing, so like I can just, if company's coming over, I can just slap that in there and no one has to know. Nobody's gonna know. Now the TV, ain't nothing really special about the TV. It's a Samsung. I think this is 50-inch. I didn't want anything bigger than that. I think that's like a good size there. I did wind up getting something to hide the cords from Amazon. It was really easy to install. Now you could paint it so that it is the same color as the wall so it blends in a little bit more. I would have to call the super or the apartment people or whatever and be like, hey, can you paint this one thing for me? And I don't know if we'll see. If it's really, it's not bothering me now, but if it's really bothering me, I'll be like, can you paint this, you know, one little thing? But I don't think they would, I think they would have to paint the whole wall, otherwise it could look a mess. I don't know, so we'll see. Now there is a big space here where a console will go, which I ordered from Anthropology. That actually should be here. They said March 19th, so let's hope they mean it. Also, I ordered a rug from CB2. It took me forever to find a rug that I liked for this living room, but I finally found it. It's not gonna get here until like April or something like that, but whatever, it's on its way. Then in the dining area place, I have this dining table that I got from, you guessed it, CB2. I actually bought this as is at the CB2, at one of the CB2 locations here in New York. I saw this table and I loved it. It took me a long time to find a dining room table that I loved. Now, when this apartment was being staged, when I first came to look at it, they had a much they had a more narrow table. So I was looking for something that was narrow, but was still kind of long. And I went in there and only looked at the length and didn't realize the width was probably too big. So when this actually came, I was like, no, it doesn't look good. But when it came, the couch hadn't arrived. So I was like, let me wait for the couch to come, because I was actually trying to give this to my neighbor, my old neighbor. But she was like, nah, girl, we got a kitchen table. But I'm glad I didn't give it away, because I really, really love this table, and I only paid like $280 or so for it. I also got the acrylic chairs. As is, they were the floor models, and I mixed them with these like upholstery kind of chairs, dining chairs, also from CB2. My friend Gabby has that same kind of look in her dining area, and I've always loved that. And a lot of the CB2 displays, they'll kind of like mix and match the chairs, so I thought that that was really cool with the acrylic and then like the black chair. Now when it comes to the home fragrance, darling, I am absolutely loving this Scent New York diffuser with the Santal oil. It has my place smelling amazing. I have a discount code. It's Danielle 10. I'll leave it linked in the description box. And I also like to sometimes burn the replica by the fireplace candles. Has in here smelling delicious. And for a little bit of a high-low, I also mix in these Airwick lavender and vanilla diffusers. I will leave everything linked in the description. And when it comes to the table itself, a centerpiece would be really nice, but not with a cat that likes to knock things off. Like if I leave even the smallest thing, like the remote control for the TV, or the other night I left like a nail clip on the table here, and when I woke up in the morning, it was on the floor because Cat Williams was like, nah, knock it out, knock it out. Now in this kitchen area, a cute skinny runner would go really nicely here in front of the sink. However, I have not seen one that I love yet, so I'm gonna keep looking because I don't want to buy anything and you know, it just don't go and I'd rather just wait till I find what I love and then get that. Now, most of the stuff that you see in the kitchen already came with the apartment, the stove, the microwave, the refrigerator, obviously the cabinets and the sink and all that other stuff, and the dishwasher, which by the way, I thought that I was not gonna use that dishwasher much when I first moved in. I have been using that sucker every night since I moved in. Now, appliance-wise, I don't have much because I only want things that I'm actually going to use. My sister bought me this air fryer for Christmas, and when I tell you that once I got settled back from, you know, I went to visit my family in Georgia. By the way, my family's from Trinidad, not from Georgia, because I know sometimes over the years that has confused people. They just moved there, you know, back in, what was that, 2004 or something like that. But anyway, so when I came back home in January and got settled a little bit, I have been using this air fryer like nonstop. It is so life-changing. I will leave a link to it along with, you know, all the other stuff that's in the apartment in the description box, so check that out. Another appliance that I bought is this kettle that I got from Amazon. I wanted something that would be cute, that would look nice out, and that, you know, obviously is functionable. The kettle comes in clutch. I put water in there, I plug it in, press the little button, and it heats up the water, and it keeps it hot. I don't know how long it keeps it hot because, you know, I done drank whatever water was in here anyway, so I don't know. I also got one of those like multi-veggie slicer thingies because I just cannot be bothered sitting there chopping up stuff. I'm like, I got stuff to do. Like, let's come on and go on with our lives here. So I also bought that from Amazon. I can't think of anything else that I would actually need. Maybe a blender, but a blender is not something that I use on a regular basis unless I come across some sort of like recipe or something where I'm like, ooh, I definitely need to have a blender, but for now, I'm a chill. If there's one thing that I do not want is a bunch of appliances that I don't use regularly, so it has to make sense for my lifestyle in order for me to have it. I don't want stuff to have just to have it, you know? So now we are in the master bedroom, and you know, as you can see, there's more cat stuff in here. I got this condo thing which needs to be steamed, and I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna steam that, but you know, slips my mind. But I'm gonna steam this, but Cat Williams freaking loves this thing. Like, he can jump in from the bottom, and then there are like little like tunnel things that he can easily get all the way to like the top floor. The other day, I didn't even know he was in there. I went to put something in the closet. He stuck his head out. He scared the shit out of me. He had a field day about it, but I'm glad he has all of this extra stuff in here because it keeps him off of my good stuff. Only slightly though, because he still goes on my good stuff, but anyway, this full-length mirror, got that from Urban Outfitters. When I tell you this is like, mwah, chef's kiss. It looked even better in person than it did online, so I was so happy to get that. I also got the dresser from Urban Outfitters. A lot of stuff in here is either CB2, Urban Outfitters. Urban Outfitters, I try not to buy too much stuff from, but you'll see that my bed is also from Urban Outfitters. Now the thing with them is that they don't have white glove delivery, and I have learned that I don't want to do a lot of things like I used to be able to do when I was younger. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me get this from IKEA, and I have all of the energy to put that stuff together. I don't want to put together nothing now, right? Like them days is gone. Them days is over. So when CB2 comes, people will bring the stuff into the apartment. They'll bring it into your room of choice, but I gotta open the box. This cat. I gotta open the box. If there are like legs or anything that needs to go on there, I gotta put that on myself. I don't even want to do that anymore. So I'm like, let me chill on the Urban Outfitters unless it's something simple that like obviously is gonna come assembled on its own. like a lamp that I bought that I was waiting forever to come, and when it arrived broken, and I was like, this won't do, come get it and give me my money immediately, and that's what they did. And another thing, sometimes Urban Outfitters will deliver stuff through like UPS or whatever. And when I got this mirror, do you want to know that they left it in the lobby? And thank goodness that I was like home at the time, because I was able to see that the truck was still out there. So I went marching outside and was like, hi, can you help me bring that up to my apartment, please? Because you know I ain't trying to be like nasty or mean to nobody, because he could have been like, lady, please. But you know, why would you leave something heavy like that in the lobby? At least leave it in front of the door. Anyway, so they brought it in. I gave them a tip, you know, yada yada. But I still had to open up the stupid box and lean it up against the wall, which again, I ain't trying to do all of that. This bed, right? I love this bed. I love white linens. The linens are from Brooklinen. They had to wind up sending me another duvet cover because I washed it and the strings broke off, and it's like, well, what the hell? Now the duvet is gonna be like sliding all up and through the duvet cover. So they sent me a new one, no questions asked, told me to just either keep the old one or discard it or donate it or whatever, right? Now I love my white linen, my white pillows and everything makes me feel like I'm sleeping at a hotel. No, I don't worry about getting makeup in it because I don't go to sleep in my makeup. I make sure I take all of that stuff off before I go to bed. But the only thing is that like the linens look so wrinkled. Now I was inspired by Lavishly Jackie, you know, Jackie Ina's other Instagram account, to start steaming my linens more often. However, I was inspired to do it. Have I done it yet? No. Because by the time I'm like, oh, let me steam them sheets, it's like, oh shoot, it's time to wash them again. And sometimes I try to get them out of the dryer quickly and put them on the bed. And sometimes that don't happen and they just be mad wrinkled. But I don't know, I'll get it together when it comes to the bedding. One thing I know for sure, I watch a lot of like home decor channels. Like I love watching DIY with KB. I love watching Style by Casanova. I love watching Arvin Alano. These people always have these lovely like fluffy bedding with all these pillows and stuff like that. And I love that look. It's just not for me, because there's one thing that I'm not doing before going to bed is moving a bunch of pillows. And another thing I'm not doing in the morning is putting a bunch of pillows back. So really simple functional bedding is fine for me. It may not be like the most like Instagram or influencer-y thing to show, but yeah, I ain't gotta be up in my bedroom like that anyway. Lighting thing, I will link a video below because I saw this Instagram video where someone used like command strips and then like the flush mount lighting thingies and some, what did she use? Twine. And then the lampshade thing itself is from IKEA. I thought that was really cute. I mean, the light itself is not bright enough for it to do anything, so it's really just there for like show for now. But I did love the idea of having like some sort of like light fixture up there, and it's like, you know, rental friendly. The side table that I have not used, and I even forget sometimes that that's there. That's from Urban Outfitters, as well as the small lamp, which doesn't even have a light bulb in it. In the other corner, right now I have my little makeup cart thing because I have not figured out what I want to do with like makeup storage in the bathroom yet. But what I need to get in that corner is some sort of like narrow dresser so that like at night when I have like my heated blanket, because I do not sleep with the heat on because it messes with my skin and my sinuses. So instead I just layer up and then have a heated blanket. But like my heated blanket and my heating pad, you know, which I use for my back pains and when I have my, you know, that time of the month pains, I would love to be able to just pick all that stuff up and put it in that dresser in the morning so that my bed can look a little tidy, you know, because you don't always look tidy. As a matter of fact, my cleaning person is the one who made the bed up because I ain't even got the time to be tucking and do. I mean, I'm sure I could find the time, but I don't want to. Then for the ensuite bathroom, again, I felt like, oh, I ain't really feeling this gray. I'm gonna look into some like peel and stick flooring and some peel and stick tile for the cabinet in there to make it a little bit more warm and nice and this and the third. And then I was just like, girl, just leave it as is. Like, whatever. I got the same Target shower curtain and rug in there. I don't love it. It's not my fave, but I still have not found a curtain and a rug that I really love for the bathroom. I do love this hamper that I got from, you guessed it, CB2. I also bought an over-the-toilet cabinet from Bed Bath & Beyond. First of all, they catfished me with it because the color looked totally different in person than it did online. And it just wasn't a good design because the bottom part of it was covering the top of the toilet. Now, I don't always have to go in the top of the toilet like that, but what if, you know, somebody needs to, maybe the super needs to come in here and fix something or whatever. You mean to tell me I gotta take this stupid cabinet off the wall, move it back with all the stuff that's in there, and then put it back when they're done? I'm not doing all of that, so I wound up returning it. I need to figure out some sort of storage solution for like my hair stuff and my skincare. Now the cabinets are huge. The medicine cabinets are huge. There's lots of space in there. However, as somebody who works in skincare, I do tend to have times where there is extra product in there and I need to be able to store it, so the cabinets be jacked up and full. There is some under the sink storage underneath there, but between more skincare stuff, hair stuff, there's not a lot of room there. So what I want to find is like a really narrow cabinet that's covered, either with that has drawers or that has doors, because I don't like stuff to be out. I like storage that's covered so that it's like it's in there, but you can't see it. It looks so much cleaner, and I don't have to be worrying about, oh my God, let me organize this and color coordinate and all that other stuff. I don't want to do all of that. Now, I've gone around and I've gone in Home Goods, I've looked on Amazon, I've looked on Wayfair, I even looked on IKEA because I was like, oh, IKEA probably got something like this that I'm gonna have to put together and I'm gonna hate it. But at least, you know, it'll be something decent. Have not found anything that I love yet, but I know it's out there and I will find it. And let me remind you to subscribe to this channel and turn those notifications on so you know when a new video is uploaded here. And also follow me on my skincare channel, which I will leave linked below. And now for the space that I'm most excited about, my outdoor space. All right, I done messed up the floor. Hopefully I can fix it. But there's the couch, which is really like a 3-piece, like there's a chair and then there's a side and a side. And then these are the chairs. Still have more things coming though. So if you watched my empty apartment video, you'll see that this outdoor space is huge. So in addition to that couch and those chairs, I also have this table coming in and these 2 lounge chairs. And I'm like, well, shoot, I got enough space out here. I might as well get like a little pool or something. I don't know. We'll see, but stay tuned. Now, a lot of my outdoor stuff is still on back order. To be seen in April. Hopefully, allegedly, but I did get some new furniture in. I still have 2 lounge chairs and a table that's supposed to be coming in April, allegedly. However, there's still so much space out there that I'm going to need additional things. I haven't quite figured out what else I want to put out there. I think an umbrella would be really good because, you know, who want to be all out there and the sun just blazing into you and whatnot. You want to have some nice shade, so I will look into that. I got enough space out there to put like a little sauna or like a jacuzzi or something, but they probably frown upon that in the building because, you know, that takes up a lot of water and whatnot. So far, I'm really loving how things are turning out. Obviously, there's still a lot of things that I need. Like, for instance, this wall right here in the living room is like screaming for some artwork. I don't know what kind I want, but I definitely know I'm gonna take my time finding it because I don't wanna waste time and money just buying something just to buy something, and then I wind up hating it, and you know, I don't wanna do all of that. Still need a couple of rugs and things like that, but so far, so good. I cannot wait until it gets warmer out so I could utilize the outdoor space. There's so many like party ideas and things that I would love to have out there. I'm even thinking of having my birthday party here. Like, why not? Like, I could probably have like, well, it depends on how much outdoor stuff I'll have eventually, but I feel like I can have like 40, 50 people out there. Well, maybe that's kind of stretching it because a lot of booties using the bathroom, so maybe not 40 to 50, maybe like 15 to 20, you know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I picked this apartment because when I saw this apartment, I was like, okay, give me an application. And I was like thinking to myself, like, girl, why are you getting, like, slow down? But also I was at a point where I was just like, well, you'll see in the first video where my head was with that. But I'm so glad that I picked this place because it's just so me. And I'm just like, I can't believe that, like, this is my life now. Like, wow, like, there was a time where I certainly couldn't afford any of this stuff. And it's just like, such a blessing to be where you like envisioned yourself and like actually being there. And I can't even wait to see what else the future has for me because it's just so exciting. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I gotta feed myself. I gotta feed the cat. That's him hitting the damn tripod because to let me know his bowl is empty. So I will see you fine folks in my next video. Everything that you saw in this video that can be linked is linked below. Peace.